So you mentioned stem cell technology. So how do you want to walk through the whole process? Like, how does it work? You
Sure.
extract some cells, and
Sure.
like what exactly happens at each steps in layman terms?
So now if you take a piece of meat or seafood, it's generally made of muscle, fat, connective tissue, and blood. Those are such certain main cells that make up the meat that you eat currently as a meat eater or a flexitarian. And so you don't essentially need the entire animal to make this piece of meat. We have made human organs using stem cells. We have used them for transplantation, for therapy, for studies, and so on. And so what we essentially do in this technology is we take muscle, fat, connective tissue, or whatever type of stem cell that you need to make the meat from the animal initially. But these stem cells have an amazing capacity to keep growing sort of outside of the animal's body, as long as you provide them with the right atmosphere, temperature, pressure, humidity, pH, all of that. So we make use of this beautiful technology. We sort of exploit it, and we take these stem cells, we grow them outside the animal's body, and we grow them in such large numbers in large stainless steel vessels called bioreactors.
Right.
Bioreactors are essentially what you might see in a brewery, but except it's brewing beer, it's brewing sort of meats here. So we feed these stem cells with nutrient liquid solutions like feed, like a soup. And it's mostly made up of proteins, carbohydrates, amino acids. I am breaking it down into very simple terms, but in science we call it media or medium. Mm-hmm. And then once these cells are grown in enough numbers, we initiate a step called differentiation, where we convert these stem cells into the organ or the type of tissue that you want. So be it muscle. So muscle stem cells become muscle, fat stem cells become fat. And at the end of 4 to 6 weeks, what you get is minced muscle and fat at this point. We are trying to make structured as well, where we provide the scaffold or the tissue engineering to sort of give them that structure, shape, texture. But for now, we pretty much stick to muscle, minced muscle and fat sort of. And at the end of the day, the final product tastes exactly the same. We don't have to do any manipulation. Nutrition-wise is pretty similar in terms of protein content.